Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3, guys. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. Pizza and a movie action. My name is Dave. I'm joined on the mic by my friend Faust. What's up, Faust?
Oh, not much. Just ready to get into the second movie of the night.
Yes, so we just got done watching The Great Gabbo, 1929, as part of our Betty Compson triple feature tonight. Betty Compson is a silent film actress from the 20s whose career spanned into the 30s, one of the very few actresses that was able to go between silent films and sound films. We're watching some of her early sound work here. What's interesting is that, of course, back in the day of silent films, a person's ability to read a line or to sound convincing vocally, it was not really an important skill to have. So a lot of the actors from silent films really couldn't hack it with sound films. They didn't really have the acting chops. But Betty Compson was able to sort of make that transition, and she went on to a long career spanning, probably like 40 years of films. And on average, she put out probably more than 4 films a year. And at this time here in the late 20s and early 30s, she was putting out about 8 films a year. So that's pretty crazy. She was definitely a very prolific actress. A lot of her films from back then are destroyed. They're lost. They're going way back in time again to back when sound was still very new. And we're lucky to have a few surviving films here in the public domain, including this one here. This one is not the highest fidelity of films we're going to watch tonight, but I think it's going to be fun to watch. It's a historical sort of a look back on 1930. This is Inside the Lines. Ready to do a little countdown here, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all good to go.
So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, guys, Inside the Lines. Betty Compson, Ralph Forbes. I'm playing the volume here a little bit, guys. I apologize. Make sure everything's right for you. It's always a delicate balance to get the volume right. F13 music, dude. There's one song in the game I loved a lot. But aside from that, it was pretty unmemorable. But there was one song that really touched me in that game. Tonebox says, stay in, yellow health, and mash character swap. The end. Full level runs make the bosses not able to cast half their spells. It's pretty unfair. FF8, I assume we're talking about here. Yeah, if you guys like FF8, check my friend Faust's YouTube channel. Just do a search for Task Force Faust and watch his FF8 playthrough on there. It's my pleasure to see some of that live. Germany, in the fateful month of July 1914. This is actually 15 years before this movie actually aired. So this is like a look back. It's a look back in the look back. How the Final Fantasy Tactics, dude.
I think this has to deal with World War I, if I'm not mistaken. Beyond that, I don't really know anything.
Ja, schon, nicht wahr? Ja, aber nicht schön genug. Meinen Sie nicht auch?
More German, huh? That seems like a trend in these films back in the day. If you guys hear a lot of noise, I apologize. That's just the way that it is. Again, the audio is not very well preserved.
Jane!
Have I kept waiting long?
Waiting becomes a pleasure if it's waiting for you.
You talk like a poet.
Well, why shouldn't I, when I'm inspired by a perfect poet?
He sounds a lot like Vincent Price.
Eric, this is lovely. You're the most thoughtful man in the world. Here, you must have one yourself.
Let's say Nero.
I feel like a proud knight being decorated by his lady fair.
You are my proud knight, aren't you?
I hope so. But what's the matter? Have I said something to upset you?
No,
But you look unhappy.
I am. I am unhappy.
What's wrong?
Terribly so. Eric, I have to say goodbye.
What? You're going away?
Yes, to London.
Yes.
I must go.
When?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight? But I thought you said you were going to stay here at least a month.
I know I did. But something has happened to make me alter my plans. It's terribly important. Something I can't tell, even you.
But surely you owe me some explanation.
I know I do, but I can't give you one.
I have an idea, guys. Let's all talk like this from now on. Brian, Katie,
I know
Nero,
how you feel.
Ash,
I
Circus.
feel the same way myself.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show. I spent many hours finding these films to get the best possible quality for you guys.
Let me do that for you.
Nothing turns me on
You
like
know,
when a
this is
woman
all
stuffs my
awfully
pipe.
strange and mysterious.
You can quote me on
This
that.
is true.
Like some
This
old
is true.
melodrama. A week
Pack
ago,
that
we hadn't
pipe
met.
nice and taut.
You didn't mean a thing to me, and I didn't mean a thing to you. Now you stand there, filling my pipe and disturbing me terribly.
Can it be possible?
You
that
know
we've
I'd
only
do
known each
anything
other
to
for
your
a short
pipe if you
time?
had.
Just 7 days.
It seems much longer than that.
Yes, but much has happened, Jane. We've had a perfectly glorious time. And until 10 minutes ago, I was possibly the happiest man in the whole world. But now, I'm...
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of lows in the stone box in general. We might be able to cut out some of the pops with the high pass filter, but I think we still lose some of the quality of the voices as well. I don't think it's quite that simple. Case, it's kind of wild they would just freebase ayahuasca like that back in the day. Huh? And that's what he's doing right now? I don't know. Could be.
Probably.
What did
I
it
mean,
say?
that's back when they had medicinal cocaine and stuff.
I
Those were the
forgot you. You
days.
don't know German.
Everybody was
Germany
just
has
tripping balls.
declared war on Russia.
Oh,
All right, Faust, I have a question. You're a historical scholar.
yes, honey.
How
All right,
does he
okay.
get a German newspaper
War is
outside
a
of
ghastly
Germany
thing.
delivered in a timely fashion?
God knows what this may lead to.
What do you guys in the chat think? How does he get a German newspaper outside of Germany? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're in Germany, and she can't read it because she's visiting. That could be.
Probably a good thing you're
It's a
going.
question for the ages.
You'll be safer in London
Then again, this is
You're
supposed
not
to be a
going
spy
away
drama
because-
or something, right?
because of someone
Maybe
else.
he's got this
Oh, no.
crazy network
You
of
mustn't
information.
think that. There's no one else. There couldn't be. Eric, will you say goodbye to me here?
Why here?
Because I want my last thought of you to be here in this garden, where we've been so happy together.
Last thought. You don't mean that this is really goodbye.
No, not goodbye. Just auf Wiedersehen.
Oh my
Oh my god. Yes. Kiss my hand.
Okay, now get going. Can't sit there and cry. He's the one that said you had to leave. Now he's leaving. Flip dances. What kind of pizza did I have? It was chicken, barbecue chicken. It was amazing, felines. It was
I
amazing.
just noticed that as well. She is the one who's supposed to leave. What's going on?
She's lollygagging, dude. She's straight lollygagging.
Can't be that important. You're just sitting on a bench, lady.
I think they're supposed to be in Germany if I had to guess. Oh, it was amazing, felines.
Oh.
Oh!
You've got
Ciphers
the
and shit.
secret coded languages?
Report Boulevard, Hauptmann, 1001, Paris. I can't believe I can read that still.
Oh.
Hey, maybe this film looked better than I thought.
But yeah.
She's spying, Tonebox. We got ciphers. 101, look at some boobies, if you ask me. What do I know? Yeah, back in the day, you just burn shit. Back you didn't just right-click delete. Literally burn shit with their candle. How sick is that? That's way more fun.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Gershon. Prompt as usual.
Just to show you that I don't need much more prompting.
We shall see.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see, lady. Close the blinds, have some spy shit.
Those are some real blackout curtains.
Before we had VPNs, guys. Had to close the curtains.
Good luck. I'm behind 7 blackout curtains. You're not gonna get any information out of me, bucko.
lessons as you were yesterday.
I think I shall be. It's becoming second nature to me.
Yeah, the candle lighting was sick.
You are now no longer Jane Gershon. You are Ellen Courtier.
Got it.
Who is this?
I'll forget that in
Major
about
General
30
Sir
seconds.
George
But
Crandall, KCB.
How long has he been in command of Gibraltar?
2 years.
Who is this?
Lady Crandall.
How did you first meet Lady Crandall?
Our mothers were friends.
Have you seen much of Lady Crandall in the last few years?
Not since I was 14.
Has your family kept in touch with Lady Crandall?
My sister Pauline writes to her all the time.
And it was through her that Lady Crandall invited you to visit Gibraltar?
Yes?
What was the name of your governess when Lady Crandall knew you?
Elizabeth Brecken.
And what is your name? And after whom were you named?
My name is Ellen Courtier. I was named after my Aunt Ellen.
This is sick.
Where have you been living the last 3 years?
In Paris, studying the violin.
Anywhere else?
No?
That's splendid,
Dude,
miss.
Betty Thompson
1893.
Correct,
plays the
number
violin.
1893.
Maybe she might play this movie
I
for us.
think
We're lucky,
you
guys.
pass anywhere, under any test.
I will because I feel as though I really am Ellen Courtier.
We have to be
Yeah, I
careful.
feel like they
Because I
wouldn't
feel this
mention
house is
it
being
if they
watched.
didn't have a
Would you like
payoff.
to go over the plans again?
I don't think it's necessary. I have a picture of every room in my head.
Let's go. She's badass in this movie, guys. I'm into this right now.
You'd better take this. You never know when you may need it. You have all your instructions.
What is it? A
Are
gun?
you sure there's no chance of the actual Miss Courtier appearing?
None whatever. We have
It does
taken
appear
good
to be
care of that.
a gun. Yeah.
She's getting
And the
strapped.
passport.
This is from 1930, Katie.
Also her
It's called
violin.
Inside the Lines. The
I hope
violin!
Miss Gershon still plays the violin as
Yeah.
well as ever.
Yes.
There's no way they're
And
not
where's the
playing the
luggage?
violin.
Her luggage is at your hotel.
Almost 100 years ago, yeah. So we got another 60 years for the 100-year plan. May 1890. Let's say May 9th. That's my birthday.
Of course, I don't have to tell you to be
It's
careful.
either a 4 or a 9.
Gibraltar's not exactly a pleasant spot for people in our line of endeavor.
I'll be careful.
I want to impress upon you that this is not only an unusually important mission, but an unusually dangerous one. And under no circumstances whatsoever must you reveal your identity, except by the innocent use of your number. Remember, you're acting absolutely alone, without assistance. In
Solid
enemy
snake,
country,
dude.
Your sex cannot save you. Male or female, you are a spy.
Oh my.
I understand perfectly.
There's no more to be said, except... Auf Wiedersehen, Fräulein.
Auf Wiedersehen, Herr Hoffmann. Ich bin genauso deutsch wie Sie.
She does speak German, just like the other guy.
Perfect, my dear.
Oh my. Eats like you Nazi fuck. Now we're in Gibraltar. How about these title screens? Is that sick or not, Brian? Hope you found the
See-
cardboard box, yeah, for sure.
I feel like they could have used some title screens in the last movie.
Yeah, for
because-
sure. How about like 2 years later?
Yeah, like, oh, there was a time skip, okay. Which you didn't find out, you wouldn't have found out until, like, the end of the movie.
This movie's already way better than the last one. I'm so into the plot right now. It's ridiculous.
Thank you.
Box. Two little Rams.
Now
like,
that's
you know
a
what?
hat.
These hats are insane, dude. We gotta up our hat game 2020, guys. We still got time for 2021.
So your name is Buckley now. You certainly have a great deal of courage to come back here at this time.
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean.
Oh my god.
Okay. Sergeant, turn the guard.
Sergeant of the Guard, 2 men.
This guy's dead, dude. He's literally dead.
Left turn. Left turn. Quick march.
Oh my god. They're like, yeah, you got big fucking balls showing up here, dude. With a fucking fake mustache on and shit. That's ridiculous.
Not a very
Those
pleasant
guys were
thing to
just
see
like,
on landing,
I never
I'm
forget a
afraid.
face.
No, it isn't.
Off to
Sorry,
jail.
but it's war.
Look at the size of this guy's hat. I hope his head's filled
This man
up.
is
with
this man is
Courtier?
compensating.
Miss Courtier,
May I ask why you were in Gibraltar?
I've come to visit Lady Crandall.
Oh, I beg your pardon. If you don't mind waiting a minute or two, I'll see that Lady
This man
Crandall
is
knows you're
like
here.
That's very
1 or 2
kind.
steps away from
You see,
turning into
in
Darth
order to go through
Helmet.
the fortifications, one has to have an escort.
I understand. And how long must I wait?
Possibly 10 or 15 minutes, Miss Courtier. If you'd rather wait in that hotel across the street to Paris, I'll send the car over there.
Thank you.
Boy, take this lady's bags across the street.
Throw a net on her before she flies away on the broom, huh? Whoa. Ooh. Oh, man.
Put my bags just over there.
Working fast, Tone Box. We're working fast. Just chilling. Just give me a couple minutes.
Thank you.
Look at this dude. Dude, listen. That's what I'm saying right now.
The cold shoulder immediately.
Oh my. The body language game too
Good morning,
strong right now.
mademoiselle. I'm the mate at the hotel.
Good morning.
I am at your service.
Thank you. You see, I'm the guest of Sir George and Lady Crandall. I'm just waiting for the car.
Well, then, while you are waiting, permit me to offer you the hospitality of my private office.
That's very kind.
Yeah, get me away from this creep.
That's what I was saying. That's your luggage lady? Are you an idiot? What the fuck? We got two guys creeping on her at once.
Yeah. What is this?
These spies are terrible, says Box. Dude, it's tough times, dude.
May I?
They don't got freaking WikiHow to learn how to be a spy like we do these days. Come some slack.
I see mademoiselle is a musician.
Not a very good one, I'm afraid.
Violins are my hobby.
Oh, yes?
Will you permit me to look at yours?
By all means.
Pretty presumptuous, dude.
Oh. And I should like to play it.
Oh, yes. What a beautiful instrument. Yeah, he's moving real fast. You can't just ask a
I see
lady
you
to
have my
look
favorite
at her
hobby.
instrument
That's what I'm saying.
that soon.
That's odd. Do you know it, too? Not very many people do these days.
It's not so old. It was written in 1889.
Dun dun dun.
No. 1893, I believe.
So you are 1893. I'm
they're
glad you've
speaking
come,
in
Fräulein.
code.
Ich wurde nervös.
And you are 1889. But tell me, how did you ever recognize me?
I was told to look out for a pretty lady carrying a violin case marked EC. Everything is working fine. For 12 years, I've served the Bundesstraße.
So excited. The spies are so excited.
Constantinople, in London, and here on the Rock. But never before has there been such an opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, let's get down to business.
Good.
To defeat the Huns.
You have studied the plans of the fortification of the Rock? No?
I remember them quite well. You see, I was here 7 years ago.
7 years ago? How old are you supposed to be, lady? Take the tone box. Yeah, but no gun, dude. Just a regular violin. But it's probably still a pretty good weapon, though. Don't smoke, guys. I don't care how cool it looks in the movies.
Here are the plans that will give you the details you need. Study these tonight and burn them before you sleep. And be careful.
That's...
You know room B?
Yes, as I remember, that's next to the governor's office.
Yeah,
Right.
KD, can you imagine, dude?
Now, in that room, there's a safe.
If you were accidentally talking to a
Which
spy,
only two
like an
have the
accident.
combination. The staff major and myself.
What if you were like, boy, it sure is lousy weather today, and they were like, yes, but it'll probably clear up by next
There it
week.
is.
You'd be like,
Dual combination.
dude, you're a fucking spy, bro.
Sounds all too easy.
Be more low-key
Don't
about it.
fool yourself. There are 2 sentries on duty by day and 1 by night watching that room.
Well, sentries are only human.
Dun,
The
dun,
safe
bing,
is
bum, bum.
not. It is charged with electricity and will kill anyone.
Oh,
anyone who doesn't know the right way to touch it.
Dum
And
bum
how
beep
might you
bum
learn the
bum.
right way?
Let me show you.
Let me show you how to touch it.
There are 3 handles
And then
on
he
the
just-
panels on the bookcase.
Yes?
The 2 on the right, you turn so.
Dude,
And the bookcase on the wall will slide away.
this is literally some
exposing the
proto video game shit.
Then what?
safe. Now, on this safe, there are 2 dials.
I see.
But if you stand in the natural position to open the safe and touch those 2 dials, you'll not only give the alarm, you'll electrocute yourself.
Electrocute myself. A charming idea.
But if you
She's a masochist,
stand
confirmed.
16 inches back from the safe, so, and you hover, you can work the combination without danger.
Hope you're right. And in the event that you are, then what right?
You guys maybe taking notes in there, because I'm not taking notes. I'm about to get destroyed.
In the drawer.
Well, it's easy.
marked
You grab it and you turn it
There
like
is a
so, and then
Stand
you
16 inches
you know,
back.
you stand 16 inches
Tomorrow
back
morning.
because that matters.
You must get it out. For at 5 minutes to 5, number 54 will come to you for it.
And who is number 54?
That none of us know.
But
But he will meet you there and make himself known to you. Until then, you must work alone.
What's he gonna say? I'm 54? Whoa! Oh my god. Look at the threads. Tone box.
Beg pardon, sir, but there's an officer here.
Look at this man's fucking
officer?
V shape,
Yes,
dude.
sir, with a car from Miss Courtier.
Miss Courtier.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Dude, making me feel insecure about my body right now, Tone box. Look at this dude. Oh my god, where's the gat?
Oh, I say. Miss Courtier, I presume.
Miss
Yes, I am
Courtier.
Miss Courtier.
Well, I'm the General's aide, you know.
Oh,
I've been sent down to escort you to his quarters.
how'd you do, Captain?
Really, please forgive me. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Lieutenant Archibald Plantagenet Chumley, Royal Garrison Artillery.
Gotta say that again, dude.
How'd you do, Lieutenant? Oh,
Yes, it's an awfully long name. Don't you bother with it, please. Most of my friends, and quite a lot of people who really aren't my friends at all, call me Archie. Just plain Archie.
This guy's like, oh my god, this guy's game is so whack, dude. My name is, what the hell is that crackling sound? Can anybody else hear that?
Shall we go?
Sounds like this cord mic cutting out, yeah. He says, bro, you better step back, bro. You're a little bit too close for comfort. So, I mean, someone's cleaned up this audio. It's not the worst job. Look at that matte painting back there. That's sick.
Nah, man, that's real.
Dude, rest in peace to Indestructible Man, dude. Cardboard cutout. That shit was too strong.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's him up there.
And then, like, oh man, it was a miniature too. It was so
Yeah,
cool.
It was great. That's a great scene.
Miss Courtier and Lieutenant Chumley.
Yo, what, we in a castle now? What the fuck?
My dear. Why, I was merely going to call you child. You've grown into a woman. A beautiful woman, if I might say so.
that's awfully
Indeed.
kind of you.
Somehow I don't recognize you at all. You've changed so.
Changed?
Why, yes. I pictured you as being entirely different. But I suppose you've surprised everybody. You know, as a child, you weren't particularly good looking. But now,
Wow.
you've developed into a most extraordinarily beautiful woman.
What a
Oh,
roast.
rather, Lady Crandall, yes. most extraordinarily beautiful.
I love that
This guy
guy.
is so like flamboyant. I don't know what's like going on with him,
That
but
means I've got to go and report, I suppose.
Archie is
I would if I
Kyle.
were you, Archie.
oh
If it would make
yes,
you any happier,
I am
you may tell your
lieutenant
fellow
of the
officers from me
army.
that Miss Gautier is grade A,
Oh, really, Lady Cranline?
and that you'll be here for several weeks.
I'm so glad. You know, I'll be seeing you again, Miss Cordier. Yes.
Oh my.
I
Yes.
beg your pardon.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Yes, of course. Goodbye.
He's a nice boy, but
This
still a
dude's
boy.
a spy.
Oh, but do let me take him
Oh, I
back.
hope
He's a
not,
spy.
dude.
Come and
What
sit
if they have
down.
to kill each other?
I'm so glad
Everybody in this movie is a spy. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, my sister has a picture like this on. Oh, yes, I know. It's my favorite one. Rather flatters me. That's why I sent it to all my friends. But tell me, how is Pauline?
Splendid. Very happy and very busy with the family.
You know, it almost gives me a shock when I think of Pauline having said how time flies. Why, it seems only yesterday we used to romp together. Indeed, it made me feel quite old when I saw you standing at the door. Somehow or other, I didn't expect you to be just as you are.
It's weird to me that they would send her undercover as someone else that this lady's definitely met before.
But tell me, how is Sir George?
They're like, well, you sure look different. She's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm not a different person. That's what you're insinuating. I'm the same person for
I
sure.
suppose it is a great responsibility being in command of Gibraltar, particularly now.
But it isn't only that. Well, he's dreadfully upset because of spies.
Spies?
The intelligence department has notified him to take every precaution.
But surely it's impossible for a spy to come here, Gibraltar.
That's just it. It isn't impossible. Why, only this morning they caught a man at the barrier.
Did they think he was a spy?
Think it, my dear. They knew it. Sir George is just arranging for his trial. Poor
No
fellow.
money. That boy's dead. Look at that chick's fucking dapper ass tie. What's up, Cheesy Nacho? This film's audio is not the cleanest, Cheesy Nacho. You gotta use your imagination a little bit. If you had the context clues, you can piece together. Suffice to say, this Betty Compton is mad undercover, dude.
Thank goodness that's over.
She's undercover brother
Yes,
right
there's
now.
nothing I hate more than a court-martial. I think these should be locked up at once.
Yeah, suspended for pretty godlike
Come
two-tone
in.
box. Look at
Woodhouse,
these
sir,
fucking
Royal
giant
Engineers.
hats.
Woodhouse? Engineer?
Yes, sir, that's the new sapper to assist me.
Oh, yes. Show him in.
Yo, KD, I'm telling you, I hope their heads fill up that entire hat. Otherwise, that's just false
Major
advertising.
General Crandall, sir?
Yes. So you're Woodhouse, eh?
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you with us, Woodhouse.
Thank you, sir.
This is Major Bishop.
How do you do, sir? How are you, Woodhouse? Have you got your movement orders? There you are, sir. Thanks.
The tailored suits,
Lieutenant?
Not particularly, sir.
that big
I
ass
came
head
from Spain.
drip.
France, of course, is in a turmoil. The line is chaotic. Paris is black as pitch after dark. You know,
Wait,
everybody
is
there is
this?
suspected of being a
This
spy.
was the guy in the
Our
beginning
intelligence
scene, right?
department is suspicious too.
Or is this?
They think
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
has agents everywhere.
The orderly told me that you caught a
Hey,
spy
maybe it is
trying
him. I
to
think it
shoot
is him,
this
dude.
morning.
We did. We just come from the court-martial now.
Caught red-handed.
Because that would be interesting if they were both spies. And
Yeah, I think
then-
so. That's what Brian says. I think it is. They're both spies.
Our intelligence department thought he might have accomplices on the run. And they offered him his life if he betrayed the master spy. Of course, he denied everything.
These all right, Woodhouse. Now look here. There's something for you to learn.
Is that real spy versus spy, Humpy? There were less giant cartoon bombs.
It's the sapper's job to keep it working.
Oh, here we go. Be careful, man. Stand back.
Like so, like so. Now 16 inches.
Here we go. Step back, dude.
By Jove, that's clever, sir. How do you do it?
There's a lot about this room you'll have to learn. The duplicate controls of all the harbor defenses are here.
Well,
Oh, concealed, of course. You'll soon learn all about our little tricks. Except the combination of that safe. That's Bishop's secret.
Yes, I hope no fool tries to meddle with it.
It'd be a convenient method of suicide. I see Lady Crandall's having some friends to tea. Why don't you come over?
oh, thank you very much, sir.
What?
But this mufti, hadn't I better change into uniform?
Oh, well, that's all right, my boy.
They're gonna meet.
Random fade to black. Okay.
4 o'clock afternoon, guys. They're gonna meet again, but as spies.
That typeface is amazing. yes. Play it, girl.
Yeah, reading about Betty Compton for these film guys, I had read that she was a violinist and that she played violin in a lot of the movies she's in. When she was discovered as an actress, she was a violin player basically. Back in the 20s. Or even earlier. I think she was actually an actress for even probably way back in the 1910s. Ooh. I'm not sure she's playing here for sure, Katie, like in real. On the reel. Oh my god, he's there.
He's like, wait a minute. I know this bitch.
Oh no.
Oh, I think that was terrific. I'm not saying.
Captain Woodhouse.
How do you do, Captain Woodhouse?
How do you do, Lady Cranbrook?
You arrived at a very appropriate time. Do you know anyone here?
No, I'm afraid I don't. May I inquire who was playing so delightfully?
Oh, Ellen Gautier. And she's just as beautiful as her playing. Would you care to meet her?
I would like to.
Ellen, dear. I see you know each other.
Why, yes.
You do know somebody then.
Well, I certainly didn't expect to find Miss I didn't expect to find you here.
Whatever your name is tonight, lady.
Small world, isn't it?
Yes.
Archie, come along.
Archie's the best. He's the best character in this movie.
Let's go and get some tea.
I don't need it.
Archie?
But you didn't tell me you were coming here.
I didn't get a chance to tell you anything. You were the one who did all the telling. You told me you were going to London.
Let us go out on the balcony.
Indeed. What's up, Yig?
Quite right.
This complicates things.
Goodbye.
Good stuff, Yig. Happy to hear that.
Thanks.
That's the way to enjoy pizza in a movie. You gotta have a pizza.
I beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Kappa insists on seeing you, sir.
Kappa? Kappa?
He says he was with you
Kappa.
in India, sir.
Kappa?
Oh, that Kappa. Show him in.
Very well, sir.
And, you stand there.
Look at those Glocks.
Actually, those are burgers.
Romania? Whatever they are, Romania? They're guns for sure, Tone Box. I know that much. I know a gun when I see them.
Well,
You haven't forgotten that service I did for you in India, General.
of course not.
What service?
You were paid for it, weren't you?
Yes.
What I've been hearing about you since then hasn't been altogether complimentary. I hope it isn't true.
Well, I did go to pieces a bit for a while. I was sick. I've been running him pretty hard like the past 2 years, but they can't keep me down much longer. I'm going to show them.
I hope so, I'm sure. You wanted to see me about.
General, I'm an Englishman. You know that.
Sure.
I may be down and out, and my friends may not want to know me when we meet, but I'm English, and I am loyal.
Yes, I'm sure. I've no doubt about that.
I just wanted you to keep that in mind, General, while I talk. General, remember Crane? That chap in Burma.
Crane? No.
You haven't forgotten him, General. You haven't forgotten how he lived in Burma a couple of years, mingling with the English, until someone suddenly found out that his real name was Krantz, and that he was a mighty unhealthy chap to have about. Surely, General.
Yes, I remember him now.
And there was Alice Broughton,
I'd
too.
like you not to speak about her.
I'm sorry, General, but you thought she was all right until a couple of Secret Service men walked into Lady Langdon's drawing room and took her away.
Come, what are you driving at? Out with
He
it.
can spot spies.
You couldn't let me have a little drink, could you? One peg of decent scotch.
Oh,
He's a spy sniffer outer, guys.
well, if it'll help you to
my
talk
fix.
more intelligently.
Oh, I need it.
He's a spy sniffer outer, you can tell.
Just come from the Paris Hotel, Jim. There was a girl there today, had a private confab with Alba. She said her name was Kochi.
Well, what of it?
Remember Crane, General? Remember Alice Broughton?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean that this girl who calls herself Kochi isn't Kochi at all. She's a spy.
What?
What?
Ahmadi,
This is 1930, Yig.
show this man out.
So help me, General, I'm telling you the truth.
It takes place in
I know
1915.
the real Ellen Kochi. I knew her in Paris.
Oh!
I can't prove what I say, but the wildest dreams of the Wilhelmstrasse come true. They've got a girl here, right in your quarters, General.
Whoa!
Don't believe it.
It's true all the same.
Look at the performances
I'm
right now.
warning you. That's all I can. Now I'll go.
Oh, sober up, Yen.
Okay.
Rhino.
Goodbye, Kappa.
Goodbye, Kappa. Can I get some Kappas in the chat, please, for this guy?
Goodbye, Sir George.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Yig. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Tonebox. Thank you, Humpy, as well, for the goodbye. Goodbye, Kappa. Wow. See, this spy sniffer apparently knew the original
I
Ellen
told you once I
Kocha.
couldn't give you an explanation. And I still can't.
But, Jane, it's different now.
You mustn't call me Jane. My name is Ellen Courtier.
Oh, now I understand. When I met you in Germany, you thought perhaps it would be a nice little adventure. A romantic adventure with a stranger. So you gave me an assumed name and then left me. You needn't have done that, Jane. You could have been honest with me.
I was.
Then why did you tell me your name was Jane Gershon?
I can't tell you anything.
But now you say your name is... Good heavens.
No. He's a little slow on
You
the
don't mean to tell me
uptake.
that Cutty is an assumed name.
No, I am Ellen Courtier.
Do you realize what you're doing? Do you know what could happen to you? Only this morning they picked up a suspect at the barrier.
I know. He was right in front of me when he was arrested. What happened? What did they do?
If you're interested in knowing, he's to be shot first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh,
This is war, Jane. When that poor devil tried to get through here this morning, he didn't know that his own side had sold him out.
it's too horrible.
Horrible, yes, it is horrible. Once I had to attend the execution of a spy. He didn't die like a hero, poor fellow. He died like a dog.
But don't you think, after all, a hero is one who, knowing he may die a dog's death, still carries on?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you're quiet as
Lady
fuck.
Crandall sends her compliments to Captain Woodhouse. He requests
That's a real
the pleasure
salesman.
of his company at dinner.
Thank you. I'll be
Yeah, there's
delighted.
probably the alternate title in some regions, Katie.
Is that a guy in blackface with a turban?
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
You were here as a junior officer, weren't you?
I was, sir.
Then I
Well,
want you to
you
come
see-
over to dinner tonight.
The audio
but,
problems
this,
are actually
Charge of the Mind.
part of
Never
the
mind
plot. It's to help
Let the new age do it.
obfuscate all of the spy
This is
stuff
even more
going on.
important.
Maybe it's raining outside. You think about that?
I've just heard a ridiculous story that...
pretend
Nevertheless,
it's
I
raining.
can't afford to ignore it.
Yes, sir. Well, what is it?
Well, it's preposterous, of course, but... I've just been told that our guest, Lady Crandall's friend,
This movie's moving so fast, dude.
is a spy.
They already know she's a spy. Fuck.
You don't say. Was it a reliable person who told you, sir?
Oh, not at all, but... I shall have to investigate.
Yeah, 'cause it's still
I want you
blackface,
to
it's
help
not
me cross-examine
blackface.
her.
I would say, yeah.
Very well, sir.
Hey, Tom, about
Shall we,
advice. If you're scared to die, stop
bring her in
spying,
here?
son.
Oh, no, nothing official. We we must do it in a more casual fashion. What do you remember about 1907?
It was about 8 years ago.
Mighty fine year.
governor.
Reagan. Then she must remember his wife.
That's a thought.
Look at that mustache.
What do you mean?
You have a portrait of her hanging in your drawing room, sir. No one who ever knew her could fail to recognize it. Let's try her on Lady Evelyn.
Splendid.
I got a trap for her.
Splendid idea. Come on over tonight.
Out with you, sir.
I got a trap set for her.
Tell me, why don't you like Gibraltar?
It's too suggestive of war and death.
Why, this is the quietest place imaginable. It used to be an old monastery.
Oh, it seems funny to think of a lot of old fat monks sitting around toasting their toes in front of this very fireplace.
Yes, it would be funny. But as a matter of fact, that fireplace has only been built 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, Lady Crandall told me so.
Oh.
Fat monks, dude.
What are you doing, Archie?
Just chilling with the abbot.
Oh,
Chuck the
I
music.
say.
You know, Archie can lose his heart more easily than any boy I've ever known.
Oh, he's in good company then.
Is that sarcasm or admiration?
Oh, no.
You know, I've often told Archie it's a good thing Lady Evelyn isn't here now.
Oh, Lady Evelyn Cragen?
Yes, Sir David Cragen's wife.
Of course, yes.
She was a terrible flirt. That's her portrait here. Can't you tell?
That looks so anime. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Yes, she has that come-hither look in her eyes.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, Miss
Deviant
Courtney.
art.
Oh, she's having a splendid time, sir.
Archie's fucking the best character, dude.
Yes.
Protect him at all costs.
It is so nice to have you come and dine with us.
Believe me, Lady Crandall, it's a pleasure that I've missed. But you know how I'm changed my death.
Like Atlas, carrying the whole weight of the rock on your shoulders.
Well, I shall hope to come more often, now that I have Woodhouse to divide the weight.
Ellen.
Coffee or liqueur?
Okay, I think it's Ellen.
A liqueur, if I may.
Ellen Craft.
Won't you join the Woodhouse?
Yeah, thanks, old man. I
Or
will.
Eden Cragen. I don't know.
You
I think it's
know,
Ellen something.
I'm surprised you don't remember, Miss
That
Coutier,
come
Bishop.
hither look in her eyes.
I'm afraid he doesn't remember the lanky youngster that once was me. He was a lieutenant then. And subalterns have eyes only for the colonel's wife.
I suppose the old rock looks familiar to you, Miss Coutier.
But 7 years is a long time.
Let me see. You were here, sir, when Cragen was governor.
Yes,
She's
yes,
quite
Sir
convincing, though. She's quite
David
convincing.
Cragen.
Did you know him, Woodhouse?
No, I think not.
Oh, he's a corking chap. Yes, big, blustering sort of a fella. Wasn't he, sir?
Well, no. As I remember, Sir David was a short, fat man. Rather bald, with a saber scar.
Oh.
Of course, so he was. Yes, my mistake. How stupid of me. I must have been confusing him with someone else.
I imagine so.
No, he's being so transparent,
The
dude.
reason I remember Sir David so well is because I've had tea with him in his room many times. The place seems very much the same after 7 years.
Do you notice any change?
Why, somehow this fireplace doesn't look familiar to me.
By Jove, you have a good memory, Miss Coutier. It wasn't built then.
Though a woman is privileged to forget, it's sometimes very important that she have a good memory.
Oh,
There it is.
Because she's a spy,
Then
dude.
You must remember
I
Lady
spy
Cragen.
with my little eye.
could I ever
A spy! Spying about.
7 years or 7. No one could ever forget her.
So it was the general's wife and not the colonel. But she was a wonderful woman.
Yes, indeed. Do you think her picture is like her, Miss Coutier?
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, man! It looks like deviant art. Just say it.
It's perfect. Simply perfect. I always thought the hair was glorious. And the eyes. What expression. Tell me, does it still make your heart beat faster, Major?
Ooh, got him.
Well, yes, it's a dashed good likeness.
For my part,
That was sick.
I think Lady Evelyn brought great discredit to the British Army. Just think, one small woman capturing an entire garrison. And I always thought Gibraltar was impregnable.
And it is.
To the ordinary invader,
Well, talk to you guys later.
I'm not a spy.
Look, Sir George. Ships. Dozens of them, all grey and wonderful. What does it mean, Sir George?
That's the British Mediterranean Squadron, my dear.
wonderful, wonderful. There's the power and the pride of England. Gives one quite a thrill, doesn't it?
Quite a thrill indeed,
Yes,
sir.
it probably thrills our friends, the enemy, in a rather different way. You know, it always gives me quite a homesick tug to see those grim old dogs. I haven't been to the home to the little island in 4 years.
It seems as though the old rock was to have quite an awakening.
Yes, and you're just the kind of girl to do it.
Charlie,
Yes, sir?
go and find out the latest reports from the fleet. At what time they'll be ready to sail.
Yes, sir.
Why do I feel like Archie is number 45 or whatever?
Dude!
Well,
Spoiler
like,
alert,
he's-
Faust!
And what do you think
He's
of
so
Miss Bertie?
conspicuous. Like, I don't know. It's just like, why,
Dude,
is he,
you're right.
why is he so weird?
It's gotta be him.
Is it a red herring? Like, man.
Spoiler
Even
alert.
though I'm
dude.
now convinced that I was wrong.
I don't actually know for the record. I just want to put that
I'm
out
not
there.
so
Neither do
sure.
I, but I bet you you're right.
But she knew about the fireplace, and she recognized Lady Evelyn's portrait.
What's the trouble, sir?
Oh, a fellow I shouldn't have listened to. Came to me with a story that your friend wasn't Miss Courtier at all, but a German spy.
Okay, this is before humans, it's 10 o'clock that evening. This is before humans unlocked the diversity skill tree, which allowed for the picking of non-Anglo-Americans. Yeah, not only humans, Americans. That's the DLC that later, dude. Shout out to KD and his what was that, tier
Okay, I'm
lists
glad I popped.
YouTube website.
I've been looking for you. I wanted to speak to you alone. I wanted you to explain.
Hey,
What's up, machine?
Captain Woodhouse. I think it's you who owe me an explanation.
I don't understand.
Neither do
You
we.
never told me you were an officer in the British Army.
Yeah, I don't think
I
anybody
made no attempt
understands
to
right
conceal the
now.
fact.
We're just kind of going off
You were very reticent about
instinct
it.
at this point.
Jane, if I was, it was because I had a definite reason.
It was very difficult for you to understand me when I told you I had a reason.
But that's it. I believe you. I'm willing to take your word. That's because I care for you. And I want you to care for me.
I do.
And Jane, if you do, you must promise me this one thing. You don't know, you can't possibly know the risk you're running. I wouldn't ask you if it weren't for the fact that I love you. But here you're running a terrible risk. If anything should happen, why, you must promise to do as I ask.
Whoa.
What is it?
Leave the rock as fast as you can by the next boat.
This is my job, bro. I'm on the clock right now, right?
Well,
I can't.
so that's your answer.
Please try to understand.
I understand. Perfectly.
You German hussy.
Well, what is it? Excuse me, sir. Major Bishop requests that you see him immediately in room B. Very well, I'll come at once. Your answer is still the same?
Yeah, it's been like 2 seconds.
Good night, Miss Courtier.
She's like, fuck. She's with the deep state researching the Rona and its effects on audio recordings. Well, that could be.
Huh? Oh, there you are, Woodhouse. What was it you wanted me to do, sir? Now, look here. Here's a chart of the harbour and straits. This is the plan showing the distribution of the mines. Please check them
and send them out to the fleet immediately. Right you are, sir. Well, good night.
Good night, Sam. Good night.
I'm off to see the Admiral.
Humpy, this movie's called
night.
Inside the Lines, 1930. This dude sucks at RTS. Where you going?
Sorry, lady. You can't go in that room.
But it's very important.
No, lady. Orders is orders.
What's the trouble?
I have something to say to you, Eric.
All right, Sentry.
Yeah, that's right. You shimmy out of my way, asshole. That big hat energy. So this guy's a part of the English military, and she's part of the German, it would seem.
That is a beautiful sight. Each one is a little world within itself. But tell me, why are the lights blinking all the time?
We're sending messages.
They're boats, by the way, guys. You guys can't make that out.
Do
It's
they
kind of
send
blurry.
messages all the time?
They're looking at a bunch of boats on the water.
Jane, you didn't come in here to ask questions. You said you had something important to tell me.
I hope you think it's important.
Well, what is it?
I came to tell you that I love you.
Jane.
Oh, my God.
It isn't easy for me to tell you this, Eric. To swallow my pride and follow you. But I couldn't bear to see you leave me like that. I just had to tell you.
Darling.
Oh, man. I don't think he's 54. If he was by now, I mean, it could be. I think it's possible, Brian.
I'm trying to get some nookie on the job.
What's the meaning of this? How did you get in here?
I let her in, sir.
It was my fault, Sir George. I insisted upon coming in.
So because you insisted, Captain Woodhouse broke the rules. You must be a very eloquent persuader, Miss Gautier. And as for you, Woodhouse,
She knows how to use her
Army
mouth,
lost
if that's
beginning.
what you're saying.
Chumley,
Yes, sir.
will you please escort Miss Gautier to her quarters?
With pleasure, sir.
And when you go, lock this room.
Yes, sir.
Archie's heartbroken too, dude. That's his girl.
Captain Woodhouse, I wish to talk to you.
Yeah, that chick might be a spy. He's like, no. Here you go, Faust. Spoiler alert.
I say that the old gentleman certainly was boiling.
Do you suppose he's going to be very severe with Captain Woodhouse?
Well, I don't know how severe he'll be, but I wouldn't like to be in Woodhouse's boots for the next half hour. Although I wouldn't have minded being in his boots for the last half hour. You know, I don't
Jeez,
blame Woodhouse. I'd let you go anywhere you wanted.
Protect Archie at all costs, guys.
I feel just like a prisoner. And you're my guard, taking me to myself.
Yes, isn't it jolly?
Why?
Well,
Jeez.
I've never had you to myself
The scene
for
has
5
too much
minutes
horny
yet.
energy. I can't
Some
take it.
bounder always comes barging in. Now that you're in my official charge, I've got you alone at last.
But only from here to my room.
Oh, that's all right. He certainly ordered me to take you to your room. But he didn't say how long I was to take. Taking you.
Oh, I see.
Well, I mean, we might sort of dilly-dally on the way.
We might what?
Dilly-dally. Loiter. Rally round. Huh? You know, I know a lovely place. Here.
Key close up.
We might listen to the nightingales sing.
Are the nightingales on Gibraltar?
No. But there are monkeys. Don't you remember? Why, Gibraltar's overrun with monkeys.
I remember reading
10 out of 10. This movie's amazing. There actually is monkeys.
What? Okay.
Oh, look. We can watch the fleet, too.
How much did they pay that monkey, you think, for that 1 second
Yes.
footage?
Rather pretty, isn't it?
It's more than pretty. It's beautiful. It's hard to think of them being fighting machines.
I don't know if monkeys were unionized back then.
Somehow
They
their blinking lights remind me of
They
fire.
scammed them out of a
That's-
paycheck.
Yes. I like watching the blinking lights, too. Let's sit down.
Okay, I have no
I'd
respect
love
for
to
social
see them
distancing,
when they
dude.
spring to life, when they sail out to sea in formation. It must be beautiful. I'd like to stay up all night and wait until they sail.
Topping idea. I'll stay up all night with you.
I love this guy.
They sail tomorrow at dawn.
At dawn?
Yes. 6
All
o'clock.
night. What a boast,
The
good
dawn round
sir.
here is frightfully early. Yes.
He's like pushing her off the bench. He's like closing in on her so close.
Do you know what makes tonight especially beautiful for me?
He's like, an exposed leg. Oh,
You.
No.
this fucking
Yeah.
guy.
I feel very much honored that I should be so important in the life of Lieutenant the Honorable Archibald Plantagenet Chumley.
Oh, Miss Courtier. Alice. I mean Helen. Ellen. Please don't drag me. You know, I'm dreadfully sincere. Yes. You know, ever since you arrived here, I've been walking about in a daze. You know, you possibly
She
the
won't get
most
that key.
blue
Monkey!
eyes
The monkey!
I've ever seen.
Woo!
And I just adore blue eyes.
10 out of fucking
I
10 movie.
love blue eyes.
The monkey's cock blocking Archie, no?
Would you
Let
mind
this
going
man
away,
get his
old
nut.
man? Thanks. Thanks so much.
10 out of
You
10
know,
movie.
Ever since you came here, I've been walking about all goofy. You know, you've possibly the bluest eyes I've ever seen.
I've been
Yes.
mad goofy.
I adore blue eyes. And yours are the bluest in the whole wide world. Darling.
Uh-oh.
Now, Archie.
Oh, but Helen, you're so gorgeous.
What if Sir George should see you now?
Oh, bother Sir George.
Damn!
No, but really.
She said, bother that dude.
My room. Won't you take me? Lady Crandall is waiting for me.
Is she really?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
You're so fascinating, I almost forgot.
Oh, there you are,
my
laughing
God.
at me again.
Come along.
This movie's amazing. Things I've learned from watching these movies: men are literally incapable of controlling themselves. The
Well,
trigger vibes are
I brought
strong,
you back
yeah,
safely.
for sure.
Much as I regret it.
Good night, Archie, and thank you.
Good night.
Oh my!
Yeah, thanks for the key, you simp. If she didn't
Oh,
steal
I
the key, I'm
say.
gonna be upset.
Got him.
Got him. Hook, line, and sucker.
Maybe he was distracted by the monkey. She got it.
Yep. She's in cahoots with the monkey.
Typical misdirection. Monkey direction. Got that purple bed. Whoop! Time to go to work. This movie's amazing.
Gun under the pillow. Alright.
Katie knows all about that. He's from Texas. Wow. Look at them filming in a pitch black room. That was interesting how well my fucking cell phone in 2020 can't do that. Here we go.
Time to do some late night reconnaissance.
She got the strap, dude. I wonder how tall she was. She got the strap, Katie. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Alright, here we go. No, thank you, Katie.
Flashlight. Oh my god.
That's it, Humpy. It's not really that bad, actually. The crackling is actually not that bad. It's somewhat pleasant, even.
I've kind of gotten over it, but yeah.
It's that gorilla shit. Flashlight? They had flashlight? I got them out of touch. This is 1930. I wouldn't have expected them to have flashlights back then, I guess. I thought it was some fucking James Bond shit back then. I thought you were doing it to eat. When people remind you to think about your tongue and it gets weird, you know? Yeah, I don't mind. I always think about my tongue, dude. That's why the ladies love me. Oh my god. Yo, this is sick. Do not get zapped. A bit of a twist there. Portable light in hand. Doesn't think you think it's some James Bond shit. I don't know from 1920. This actually takes place in 1930. Well, it takes place in 1915. The film came out in 1930. I don't know when a flashlight was invented, but it seems like that'd be pretty high tech for the time.
Bzzz. 16 inches, lady.
Oh! Oh, the gun!
Who is it?
Who is it? Shoot him! Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
So it is you.
Eric!
I came here expecting to find someone, but I hoped it wouldn't be you.
Why did you expect to find someone?
He's 54.
You do this as skillfully as you played that tune. You know, the one written in 1893.
Oh my god.
You of all
Oh
men.
shit.
Surely you can't be number 54.
Man, why did Brian always write, dude? I wanted it to be Archie so bad. Brian, why could you say it was Archie, dude?
I did want it to be Archie,
Oh.
but this is fine too.
Please. Oh, please get away from here before you're seen. I'll put the key back and no one will ever suspect.
No, Jane.
Now she's worried about
I tried before
him.
to get you to go, and now I beg you again to give up this.
Don't waste time. Please hurry, for my sake.
For your sake. But I'd always heard that you, number 1893, were the most fearless and ruthless woman in the service.
Oh, Eric, please go. I have told you I love you. If you love
Do
me...
you think I could leave you here to bear the brunt of this alone? No.
Oh,
Smooching spies, guys. 10 out of 10 film.
Eric, you couldn't do this. Come here, dear. Look. You couldn't send those sleeping men to their death. Trapped like rats. Mangled. Tortured.
Jesus.
Drowned. The man who loved me couldn't do that.
Now you're talking like the woman I love. Not like the ruthless 1893. But why? Why are you pleading for these men?
I'm not pleading for them, but for you.
Oh my god, that's so sweet, actually. She'll kill him, but you don't want him to fucking
Why?
sully his soul, dude.
Because I love you. I love you more than my duty. More than my life. And there's only one end for the man who does this thing. Death. With his back against the wall.
Oh my god.
Why, Jane?
No!
What am I doing? Don't you realize that what you're asking me to do is impossible?
But you can't go on with this, Eric. It's all too horrible.
What are the lives of those swinehunds to me? If I fail in this, it means my life. I'm not like Belkey, who sold us out. And for a woman, too. He's to be shot at dawn.
Oh, but Eric...
Oh, the time's getting short. The guard will soon be here to change sentries. You go to your room at once and let me get this thing done.
I'm not going to let you do it, Eric. I love you, but...
Love? You speak of love. You a traitor to the fatherland. The love of such a woman as you is an insult.
You call my love an insult. So this is the real Eric. Then you'll see another side of the woman you tricked.
Oh.
You said 1893 was fearless and ruthless. I am. And unless you give me back that key, I'll kill you.
Oh my God.
Jane, you couldn't do that.
Drama. Suspense.
You wouldn't force me. But if you do, you leave me only one alternative. To raise the alarm.
Wheel.
What's that?
Pick up! Oh!
The firing squad. Obelke.
Ready!
Thank you, Humpy. The invention of the dry cell miniature incandescent electric lamps made the first battery-powered flashlight possible around 1899. Huh? Wow. They were around for a minute.
You see, Eric, that's what will happen to you.
I couldn't stand it.
The man I loved couldn't die like that.
I couldn't let you feel that I had died like
A dog.
Belky.
Give me that key.
Let her do her job, man.
Do you know what you're doing? Do you realize that you're sending me to my death?
She's ruthless, dude. And she's like the lady novels rap songs you hear about. Oh my.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh man!
Whoa, he iced himself?
Oh my God. 1930 went hard as fuck, dude.
Damn, he really put the pussy on a pedestal. He's not dead. There's no way he's actually dead.
That boy's dead, dude.
Oh.
This guy is looking
The
sick as
Truman
fuck
guy.
right now.
My key now, buddy.
Oh, Solid Snake.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
She thought she was hot shit, dude. M. Night, Humpy.
Amadi!
Yeah, what's good? Oh, my, some anime shit.
I have been listening to you and that weakling,
Oh my.
watching you both. You made a pitiful creature out of a brave man and a useful one. You sent him to his death, and as he died, so will you die.
Oh my. Yo, disarm this man, lady.
But first, you will see the men you pitied, as you so aptly put it, mangled, tortured, and drowned.
What? M. Night, dude.
But you can't be number...
Yes, I am number 54.
Oh!
You, Sir George's faithful servant.
Yes, I, Sir George's faithful servant, have waited 10 years for this.
But Eric!
He was sent to help me, and you killed him. For nothing. I don't need to tell you what these are. This one is the master control to the mines which will destroy the fleet and bring death to the men I hate.
And your death also.
You fool. Your death. Your hand will be found in the control. And I, Amadi, would have shot a spy. But too late.
This guy's too clean. Loose lips sink ships, dude.
30 seconds, all the relays will be set for the mines under the fleet.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
True love.
Faust.
I can't die yet.
Yo, it's like an onion, dude. There's layers of this shit.
Disarmed.
There's layers of this shit, dude. Shock Pikachu Humpy. Oh, my God.
I told you.
Oh, no. He got zapped.
Yep, zappered. All right, now leave.
Oh, my.
Wait.
Hat Patrol.
Not diving, Brown.
What do I get their morning hat walk interrupted?
Oh, there you are.
I like how nobody heard the gunshots, but
Yeah.
Marty! What's happened?
General Crandall,
Works out perfectly.
your servant was an enemy spy. And I want you to understand that no matter what Miss Curtier may have done, you can now thank her for the safety of the fleet.
Come in here.
Sir George, it's owing to Eric, Captain Woodhouse, that the fleet is safe. Please don't be too hard on him.
But don't you know? By Jove, the intelligence department certainly have a peculiar way of working. They didn't let me know who you were until this morning.
I don't understand, sir.
You're both working for the same cause. Miss Jane Gerson, of the British Secret Service, allow me to present Captain Woodhouse.
everybody's you're a spy.
Twist
You're a
on
spy.
twist, dude.
He's a
But
spy. She's a spy.
Why
Everybody's a
did you let
spy.
me suffer so?
But dear, your life was in danger every minute. I saw his pistol behind the curtain. There was
Thank you,
nothing else
Humpty.
that I could do. Jane, darling, I've so much to say to you.
Archie's like, well,
Dude, you ain't ready for this shit, Archie, dude. You're getting a few years older, bro.
shot my shot, but it wasn't hot enough.
Dude, you got spies on spies, bro. You gotta know your limits. You ain't ready for the spy action. Wow.
Oh man, that was godly.
Well, that movie was perfect. It was exactly what it said in the tin. The description of the film was like spy drama with romance between spies. What was it, Faust? That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
It was exactly what you would imagine it to be. It was so perfect that it was corny. It was like exactly what you would expect from classic spy movie. It was fucking beautiful. Hopes to sprinkle some crack on him, huh? It's got to hear Johnson. Brian says, you haven't thinking the same thing. What were you thinking, Brian? I missed that part.
The gunshot part of
Oh,
it.
yeah, like I didn't hear the guns. Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
I can't believe they framed the brown guy. That's so just oh my goodness.
Well, they didn't frame him. They didn't frame him, right? They caught him because they were
true.
both. She was a triple. It was basically her job was to catch 54, I guess, essentially.
Oh yeah. I guess the reveal at the end.
Yeah.
They didn't know they were on the same team. So yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they kind of. She was trying to find 54 so that she could, I guess, ice him. Okay, so come on, they always frame the brown guy, dude. Dude, honestly, again, that last film, The Great Gabbo, it was quite splendid to watch. But this one, I love the story way more, dude. It was so much fun. It was so stupid, so much fun. Oh my. Then again, beautifully shot. Speaking about the low fidelity of the actual recording here. Again, these public domain films, guys, and I don't think this one really old, even for public domain. But because no one owns the copyright to them, there is very little incentive for these publishers, these distributors, to touch them up at all. Like no one can benefit exclusively from them. So there's much less incentive than for other films to remaster them and to clean them up. So we've seen quite a few films in this series that have looked kind of rough around the edges, some better than others. This one was, again, quite damaged from time and neglect, but I'm just happy that it was able to survive and we really enjoyed it tonight. Because it's OJ, Osama, Hamadi, shaking my head, dude. What a shame. Guys, this is the middle feature of our pizza movie triple feature. Right now it is already almost 1 in the morning. We have time for one more film here. We're going to watch this last film, 1931, starring Betty Compson, of course. It's called...
The Lady Refuses.
Thank you. The Lady Refuses. Yeah. I'll see you guys very soon. By my book, by my estimation, it's actually the cleanest looking film we're going to see tonight. I think it's probably the best preserved. Gabbo was great too. I will see you guys in a few minutes with that. If you guys want to hang out a little bit longer, and BRB. Thanks again, Faust. That was so much fun, dude.
Yeah, I will return shortly as well.
Take your time, dude.
Surely you owe me some explanation.
Oh my God, Katie. You're talking about the 2004 release, dude. .480p. Here's what I'm talking about, that 480p. It's a little bit older. That don't mean it's not any good.
Yo, Vic, he wants a mean mugshot.
That's for Caesar right there. Yo, guys, who in the chat fucking loved that film? I loved it. Oh no, we lost. Again, it was so corny. It was so corny, but it's exactly what you wanted. I'm glad there was a monkey in it.
A week ago, we hadn't met.
Shout out to Archie.
Nothing to me, and I didn't mean a thing to you.
Shout out to that scene where the two guys are trying to grill her and make sure you try to prove she was a spy. They couldn't pull it off.
Disturbing me terribly.
Okay.
Can it be possible that we've only known each other such a short time?
Just 7 days.
It seems much longer than that.
Yes, but much has happened, Jane.